Hello and welcome to Screwtape Letters, the Preface. This is just a brief summary of the preface if you read it and you need a little bit more help understanding. But I do ask that you please read the preface first on your own before watching this video. So, to get started, there's a few things that C.S. Lewis mentions in the preface. First of all, he's writing this book as if he discovered these letters from actual demons. The way he talks about it, I have no intention of explaining how the correspondence which I now offer to the public fell into my hands. He's kind of setting that up for us, okay? So all of this book is going to be completely from the perspective of the demons. Secondly, he outlines two errors that people fall into about devils. He said they're equal and opposite. The first error is to disbelieve their existence. So to think that demons are not real, they don't exist, right? Obviously that's an error. If we don't believe they exist, we can't see that they're tempting us. We can't come to know that. Secondly, is to believe they do exist, but have an excessive and unhealthy interest in them. So when we're overly obsessed with knowing everything about demons, putting ourselves in this other error of becoming too overrun with them. So he reminds us that in the preface that the devil is a liar. It says not everything that Screwtape says should be assumed to be true even from his own angle. Good thing to remember. And then lastly, he does not identify the people mentioned or clear up chronology discrepancies. So he does admit that number, 17 appears to have been composed before Ration became serious, but he's not trying to make sense of time here. So that's just the overview that Lewis gives us in this preface, written July 5th, 1941 from Magdalen College. Before the book gets started, there are two quotes he includes. The first one is from Martin Luther. He says, the best way to drive out the devil, if he will not yield to texts of Scripture, is to jeer and flout him, for he cannot bear scorn. And the second is by Thomas More. The devil, the proud spirit, cannot endure to be mocked. So that is our preface.